Lottery 2025. 2025 ad. Imagine waking up one day and finding out you just won $1 million. You'll grab your lottery ticket, but then you'll realize you're not sure if you even have a chance in your state lottery. Are the odds stacked against you, or could you be one lucky winner? Well, it turns out not all state lotteries are created equal. Some states offer better odds, large jackpots, or even extra perks that could put you in the winning circle than others. But which state should you bet in 2025? Hello, my friends. My name is Corey Lottery Man. My channel is Lottery Luck, where luck can do you well, my friends. Now, you scroll through your phone and you see a map of the U.S. lit up with a vibrant color. Each state lottery game is represented by a giant coin, a golden ticket, or a jackpot. Wheels spin wildly. In the center of the screen is a mass golden 2025 Ed lottery book. Flip through the pages with stats and prizes as confident voices say, "Welcome to the ultimate guides to every state lottery, the guide that could change your life." Now, if my friends, before I keep on, I want everybody to subscribe to this channel, like and comment. If you like what you hear, continue on. Another thing I want you to know is to hit the continue button. You see other pictures or something on symbols or to the right, hit that figure and continue to the next video of mine if you can. And also check the bottom for other information anytime you here at the Lottery Post. And also, like I said, even when I'm live like this, man, you can always, say something in the chat. But here, the thing is, you ever bought a ticket, you know that the whole process that feels like a scam sometimes. Okay? You stand in line, scratching off tickets, and you're left with nothing but a sad little trying again. It's frustrating, right? You know the odds are stacked against you. Some lotteries have the worst odds, and yet you're still playing. And don't even get me started on the taxes. Imagine you win $1 million in state like California, only to realize after the taxes chopped down by 50%, exciting, fades the sudden, you're left feeling like you've been robbed. But then something clicks and you realize that the lottery is like any gamble. It is about strategy. You can't just play blindly and expect to win. You have to approach it with a hunter mindset, like prediction, stalking it prayer, only predicting the best odds, the highest payout, and the state with the lowest taxes. It's no longer about luck. It's about outsmarting the system. And that's where I come in with the ultimate guide to every state lottery in 2025. You'll know exactly where to play, which state have the best odds, and which one to avoid, like the plague. Forgetting the play by chances. Now you're playing like a lottery strategy. With this guide of winning, it isn't about luck. It's about making the smart play. Okay? So, what I'm finna show you today, my friend, is a strategy. And you're looking right straightly at the strategy right now. Right now, you're looking at the strategy. Now, let's get into a strategy, my friends, of what we're going to play today. Into ultimate guide. In this ultimate guide, you're going to learn stuff. The ultimate guide to every state lottery in 2025. And this is the ultimate guide, my friend. So, what system we going to play today, man? You have probably seen this system before. In some way, I showed you before in past or so before. But it's the best way of playing the numbers, man. This is the best way. And we're going to be playing what? We're going to be playing a mirror system with an up and down system. What you know what mirror is? A mirror system is? This is a mirror system right here. Okay, mirror system is this. Okay, mirror is by 5. Okay, so if you play a mirror system, it's 0, right? 0, right? And you got the regular numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Okay, and well, you got other numbers right here 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Really, that's what mirror system is, right? So you got 0, 5, you got 1, 6. This will make sense to you pretty soon. 7 is 2, and you got 3 is 8, and 4 is 9, and 0. Okay, I don't really teach this so much, but this is very, very a best way of playing your numbers. 1, and 7 is a 2, 8 is a 3, and 9 is a 4. All this is considered mirror numbers, and it's the best system to play. We call it system, and this is the mirror system. And then we're also going to be playing one up and one down. You've seen that system 100 times that I always showed you. And I mean, like, if the number is a 5, it could go up to 6. And this is the one up and one down system. A number is a 5, it could go up to 6. A number could go also down to 4. So here you'll see the numbers here that I got here stock. This is a code of ethics. What I'm showing you right now, and I'm gonna show it to you on the computer as well. This is a code of ethics. When you see numbers like this that show up at your lottery, I don't care if it's Illinois, where I'm from, you're from California, or any number, or any state. At the beginning of any date, just like this is coming up to May of 2025, you will look for these particular numbers, man, and this particular system will help you out with it. Now, this is right here you're looking at right now. It's 6, 1. What is 6? 6 is part of the mirror system. 6 and 1 is the mirror system right here. Okay, and with an extra 1 is this is not a full mirror system. This is another. This is 1. Both of these ones is up to the 6. Okay, and the 5, you probably wondered where that come from. Well, this 5 will be part of a 1 up and down system anyway, period. Okay, now we'll show you those contacts into a number, man. And I'm gonna show you a number right now. Those numbers, anytime you see these numbers, man, like that will show up at your number system. Trust me, be ready to play a number of a mirror number to that liking for you can win that number that day, man, because those right there is powerful. If you don't know, those powerful numbers right there, I am showing you a number you could play. You can pick one of those numbers out and they probably will come out. But the best way of playing these numbers, Helly, what is Stalker, Archer, Enchi. How you doing, Enchi? Enchi? Is things going good with you? Okay. Now, like I say, I'm showing you a powerful way. If you see a number like this, just using this number 5611 came out, right? Okay. That number comes out right off the bat. I would be looking to have another number that's close by to that number as possible. You know what I'm saying? So here I would just say 6, right? Okay. And reason why this number right here, a 5, it could also be a 7, because what you do, you're going with one number up right here. This is the mirror. This is the mirror number right here. 6, 1, and 1. These are mirror numbers because 1 is 6 and also 1 is 6. This is not a full mirror system. So this is a mirror system with a 1 up or 1 down number. Reason this, because the 6 makes this 5 into a down number, 1, 1. And here also you can look at, this is a full mirror system number. The triple ones with a 6. When you see something like that, it's a straight mirror number system. It's also imitating these numbers as well. 661 is an imitation of these numbers right here. You might not understand what I'm saying. This is also an imitation of this number as well. Now you've probably figured, say, what is he talking about? Well, what I'm telling you is that the numbers are all a system, man. Like this number here is 661. Basically, I can look at these and I usually say, if I see this number 661 with a 5 to it, I would play this number 5611. And then when I'm saying to you, these numbers are double numbers that cost 200, right? $200, right? Okay. This one I'm saying, if you see this number come out, okay, I would definitely be looking to play this number because, and then if this number came out, say like in the morning, I'll probably play this in the evening and try to look back in some years, other numbers too. And then you go 200 days for this number because it's $200. And a lot of people don't understand that part. If you play your number here, this number came out, then you can go 200 days. Well, and then another thing you can do is this number right here. We already know that would be what we consider 116 number. Okay. And what you would do, you would just wait until that system number will come out. Okay. Once that system number shows you that number or this number, I would play one of them as long as they both haven't showed up for 200 days. That means you play $1 and you gamble on the midday or evening number. And when you gamble on that morning or evening number, we going over strongly of this situation. Once you gamble on this number, I mean one of these this number here, because you seen this number came out, I would just gamble onto this number for 200 days. It's just like being in a spaceship, man. 200 days. That's your life history. And I will bet you that you would pop and hit this number, man. You would hit it. The only thing that kind of can screw you up is between the midday and the evening number, because these numbers are alike. And I'm showing you all numbers that like. These numbers are alike. If people don't understand this, it's brainstorming, man. When you see this number come out, quite naturally, this number going to show up. Before the end of this year, I bet you this number will show up. Just 100%. I looked over numbers over a year or two This is how the strategies go. A lot of people ain't gonna tell you this. This is actually what I'm showing you could cost you money. Most people wouldn't show you this. This will have you to pay for it. They will tell you, "Oh, I'll show you something," and then they come up and show you the mirror system, and they would have you actually to pay for it. I'm showing you actually proof of system. Okay, so if I go check my numbers today and I seen this number came out, but I have no idea, and I go and check. So what you do, like this being March, I look all the way down to January. Start from there, work myself all the way up. But do start with, you get you a good number and see if you see one of these numbers come out like this or that number, bam, 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 one of these numbers here. See that? Then what I'm gonna do is play one of the opposite numbers right behind them, so I can win me some money. And you play them for 200 days. Now, if you plan a triple number like this, how many days you can go? You know how much that is? That's $600. How many days you can go with this number? 600 days. And how much are we going to play? We're going to play 50-50. $1. That's not hurt. That don't hurt your pocket. You got 365 days. Okay, so if your number didn't show up, then it's time to quit. Okay, and like I say, there's some blockage, man, that you can also do too, because I already learned it, that you can skip a month, a whole month without playing a number as well. And I can show you that some other time, but it's not going to be enough time to actually show you those actual ways. Now let's jump into some actual numbers that showed and won. Okay, let's go back to January. Okay, I don't want to sit around and brag, right? As they say, I don't want to sit around and brag, right? But wait, watch this, my friend. Look at this. What number we just see right there? This is Illinois numbers, okay? Now I can pull it up to California, everywhere else, same numbers. Look at that. Wednesday, January 29, 2025. Pick for either number. What number was that? 3389, right? Okay. What number do I have on this paper? What is that? Okay. 3389. See what I'm talking about? See how those numbers are? Jeanette? And this is the same construction number with it. Okay. This is what I'm talking about, my friend. When you see that number there, 3389, you play it. Same thing here. And then this number right here, 8393. What day it came out in Illinois? March the 2nd, 2025. It was 8393. Can we find that on the paperwork, right? That's double 389. And there it is again right there. And that same number has showed up, my man. It showed right up, like not too long from the date, right? January went right into March. Okay, now we got another number here that we've been talking about. Monday, February 3rd, 2025. 1116, right? Look at that. Friday, February 7th, 2025, right? And it was Monday, February 3rd, 2025, 116, right? And then we seen another number, Friday, February 7th, 2025, 511, 5611 on the midday number, right? What do we see over here? 5611, 116. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm not shucking and ducking. You know what I'm saying? And look at this Wednesday number, man. February 26, 2025, evening number, 7827, right? That's one of the numbers I've just been talking about, right? All right. So 7827, right? What is 7822 7827? Both numbers 7728. Okay, now look at these numbers here, man. Look at this 7627, right? And then we got 6227. That was an even number, right? Okay. And this was a Saturday number, March 15, 2025. 7627, right? Now let's go over here to the board and let's see what we got. 7627 right there. 72776, same exact number. You know what I'm saying? And then this is the number I'm suspecting. Since those numbers had showed up like this, and this March the 17th number, we have 4099, right? Okay. Now, too much. I didn't put every single number. Well, that number is there as well, but singularly, I like to put that one right here on the paperwork. You see that number is a 4 and a 9, right? It's a double 9. So you go back from the 9 up and goes to a 0. Also goes to an 8. You know what I'm saying? So you make your own figures of what you do. You know, make those figures as well on to the sheet. So this number 7327, I believe this is going to come out because these numbers here, right here, showed up right here. So 7327. If you're from Illinois, this is what you're suspecting to suspect that will come out on your lottery numbers, my friend. So that's what we're going to play here. And this same number right there. 7833 as our number. Okay. Now, as well, I can pull out the laptop, right? So everybody can really see these numbers as well. You know what I'm saying? Not showing this is not a situation, man. You know, I know what I'm talking about, right? You know, I'm doing this and doing it timelessly, man. You know what I'm saying? To let everybody know how things run. You know what I'm saying? This is how things run. You know what I'm saying? So, in this situation, man, you see what I was talking about, basically. And I can show you and back it up with a laptop as well. You know what I'm saying? Surely enough, it's good, man. It's good. It's good. It's good. You know, but let's just take a little time, man, because I didn't have my laptop up right away. I didn't have this up right away. So might have to take a little time to boot this up. But the only thing I want to talk about, man, is right now, man, is I tell you, things are tough, man. You know, as me and you be a right shut person, you know, times are tough, man. I'm telling you, out here, man. You know, once you lose your car, man, it's tough, man. I'm telling you, really tough, especially when your car is your ride, and you used to. That's the only thing you used to do is drive with your car. Now, I had to get a battery. I mean, not a battery. I got to get an engine for the damn car, man. It's tough, man. I'm telling you, it's really tough out here, man. Now I got to go into a whole different line of business, man. I mean, I had to drive somebody else's vehicle down the line, you know, instead of driving my own. What is better to do anyway, to drive somebody else's car instead of driving your own car. I mean that when I say that, a company car, not your own car. But you get more publicity when you drive your own car. You know, you ain't got to listen to BS and stuff like that. But sometimes, man, it's a learning lesson, man. Sometimes to drive your own car. I mean, to drive somebody else's car instead of driving your own car. You put a ton of mileage, man. I'm telling you, these cars is something, man. But I'm about right here at the lottery post now, man. And here we going to we're finna go to Illinois, and now I'm gonna show you some other states as well where the same strategies work. And the mirror system is very good. It's the very best strategy. I'm showing you on pick 4. Maybe next time I show it to you on the pick 3. Okay, so let me go right back to these dates. Ooh, throw that one over there. The sheet on the way over there. Let me go back to January. And what date was that? On the 29th. Okay, so let's give a full situation of this. Okay, so this is the 29th, what I'm talking about. Okay, that was 8. Oh, what the number was? It was 3389 in Illinois. See what I'm saying? That's 3389. And that's part of a mirror system, man. See that? 3389. And there's a 3389 that showed up in Wednesday, January 29, 2025. So that number, you would have seen that, right? So if you said, oh man, let me play this number again. So this is what I'm saying. You could have known that number came out right there. So you say a month, and they ain't gonna come right back another month. So then you went a second month, March the 1st, right? Because you know this 338 is probably not going to show back up again. That's part of the mirror system, 338. Probably ain't going to show up in the next month. They always do that. And then they bring the next following month out. So March the 1st, you could have came back, played that number, probably lost some money. And the next day, BAMO! Could have caught the numbers. Could you call it straight like that? Depending on if your numbers have been like that. And that's what I'm saying, man. So all you have to do is the master plan, man. Master plan, meaning that you know a strategy. Now that number 33889 came in the even number on January, right? Then the second number came right back in the evening number. And what we talking about in March, right? In March, it came right back out, right? Let's see. Let's get here to March. Bring this to March. And here is March. And what day was that? The 2nd of March. So we go right to the 2nd of March. And where's the 2nd of March? Right down there, man. They go to 2nd of March. BAMO. 8393. Same number, man. Same freaking number, man. And what is that really considered as? A repeat number. But, like I say, man, it's all how you play your numbers. And then there's February number 116, like I've been showing you on the paperwork. February, what date was that? February 3rd, 2025, right? February 2025. Let me show you that on this paperwork, right? So let's go back to February, right? And then here, we go to February right here. And what date was that on? In February 116, right? So the February 3rd, and then let me see now. Here is the evening number right there, 116, 1116. See what I said? That was February 3rd, 2025, right there, right? Right off the paper, right? Like I've been saying, right? Okay, so then we go with February the 7th, right? 5611, right? 5611. And where is it? 5611. It's right there. That one turns into an evening to a midday number. That was a midday number there. So see how they twist numbers around sometimes. And that's what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's just don't. Let me after I finish showing you some of these, we don't go on to another state, man. 7827, right? This number here in Illinois, February 26th, right? So here, ooh, okay, February. What number that day was? February 26th, and there we go, February 26th, right there. Okay, so like I've been talking about, right? And then that was 7627. What day was that? February 15. What was that? February or March? That's March. There's two numbers here. 6227. 6227. That one came in March. 6227. Let's see. That's 6227 in March. Okay. That was March. And I'm trying to see what date was that again. March 15. And what we see March the 15th? 6227. Huh? March 15th, we see 76. Oh, there's 7627. Okay, there's the 7627 number right there. And then we see 7327. 7327. What day was that? That was an April number, wasn't it? Okay, let me see what day that is. Midday. Oh, that's the number I came up with. I'm sorry about that. And then it's March 17 number. It was 4099. 4099. And there we are. 4099 right there, my friend. Like I've been talking about. Okay. So, and then that number 499, let's go back to January. It also came out January 11, like a repeat number. And a lot of them numbers will take what, 2 months. And like I said, with this number here was one of those razor black numbers. See the 9 and the 9 and the 4 was what we consider this is a mirror number. The 0 is one of the up down numbers. So the 9 come from here, went down to a 0. See what I'm saying? Also, it could have went down to 8. This 4 could have made it 3, and this 4 also could have made it 5. See, and that's what I'm saying. This is how you consider your numbers. But once you see that number, you can also play it again. And this is January. You could have skipped February, went on straight to March. You know, probably lost a few dollars. And that's why I say sometimes with these numbers, you just miss a month, and then bam, the next month it might show up. And then this is January number here, 9094. And that's what I'm talking about. Skip all the time. January 11. January 11, what was it? There it is, 9094 right there. Now, let's go on to other states, man. Just don't stay right here in Illinois. Let's go to California. One of the toughest states around to play, right? Let's look at California. We looking at all states, man, not just Illinois. Here's California. We don't look at the pick 4 in California. So, can we do it in California? Okay. I'm sure enough we can do it in the state, my friend. Okay, and let's use the 27. Oh, what was it? Our really number? It's 277. Okay. So can we find 277 there? Now, right there, you probably will see a 277, but that's not the number I like looking at, because that's not really a one up and down system number, right? But you see, that was same making I was just talking about can happen here, right? Demonstration right there. Now, there's one of my numbers right there, and there is my number right there, 7327. I just picked, right? And look at that, BAMO 7732. See what I'm saying? And what makes this number a good number is because the 2 7s and the 2 is a mirror number. This is the 2 coming out to the up, one up number right there. Bamo, bamo, bamo. So you see the system works in any state. And if it works in California, oh my goodness, it's a system, man. It's a real system. And let's not just go California and look at the numbers. Let's also go to other states. Let's go to the state of Arkansas. Let's see what the state of Arkansas can do for us. Where are we going to right here? Maybe Arkansas. Maybe let me see. See Arkansas. Yeah, Arkansas now. I don't know. It's Arizona because it's only got 3-digit numbers. Don't have 4-digit numbers. And here we go, Arkansas. And can we find the same 277 number? Okay. And we looking right now, man. And there it is right there. Look at that. Okay. 277 with an 8, right? And that's the one number. That's the one number up right there from the 7. See what I'm saying? And these are the mirror numbers. So this could have been a 3. It could have been a 1. But they used the one up on the 7 to go up. They could have won a 6. So, see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. Mirror numbers is the thing, man, here. You know what I'm saying? You are looking at powerful stuff and powerful numbers. And I demonstrated to you, man, from all states. This is not just from Illinois. I just demonstrate all states. Okay? You remember, after this is over with, my friends, I want you to come to the ultimate video, the ultimate guide to every state lottery 2025 ad. And my name, Corey Lottery Man. And I believe in you, my friends, and I think you can win. Please. Please. Please do what I say. Thank you for coming to the best lottery place there is, Lottery Luck. And I'm Corey, your host. Thank you. And I'm gone.